Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I'm sharing with you 5 brand new Assetto Corsa car mods that you need to check out. We got some super cool stuff today, from some touring cars to some supercars, as well as just some classic road cars. Before we get into it though, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my second channel, JC Racing. If you want to see some broader sim racing content besides just Assetto Corsa mods, that will be your one-stop shop for it. You can find it down in the top link in the description below. And without further ado, let's get right on to the first car mod on today's list, and that is the 2024 Hyundai Elantra N TCR car. If you don't know about TCR cars, they are front-wheel drive touring cars. They race in quite a few different series, from, IMSA, Michelin Endurance Cup, to TCR, of course, in Europe. So they're a little bit everywhere, and Hyundai does take part with the Elantra. This thing has 350 brake horsepower, 450 newton meters of torque. It just weighs 1,200 kilograms, though. It is front-wheel drive as well, so if you haven't really raced front-wheel drive touring cars, it's definitely a unique experience, and you should try it out. This is made by Fuso, so he has made some fantastic touring cars, most notably the Cupra Leon. So this is a very nice addition to that lineup. You could find it down in the race department link in the description below. Next up on the list is the 1968 Toyota 415S. This is the flat nose from JGT, or Japanese GT. This thing is a combined development between Yamaha and Toyota, and it is quite the beast. It's got 330 brake horsepower, 300 newton meters of torque. It just weighs 800 kilograms. It may not sound super crazy, but remember, this thing is from 1968. It's got kind of a F1 style exposed exhaust at the back, very common in that era for a lot of race cars. This thing does have a 286cc DOHC V8 under the hood, which is quite unique, of course, from Toyota, and this is just a very, very cool car to race around. It's made by Historic Sim Studios. They make fantastic classic race cars, and this one is no different. If this is your jam, you can check it out in the race department link in the description below. I highly recommend you do. Next car on the list is the 2024 Lamborghini Revuelto. I hope I'm saying that right. Revuelto. I think that's how you say it. This is the Lamborghini Aventador successor, and this thing is just fantastic. It's keeping a V8 under the hood, but now it does have electric motors powering. It is a hybrid, but more power, more torque, so I personally won't complain. I have seen one of these in real life as well at a Lamborghini dealership. I didn't take any photos, unfortunately, because I'm not very smart, but it's a very cool car in person, and here in Assetto Corsa, it is being represented very, very well. This thing has 1,015 brake horsepower, 725 newton meters of torque. It weighs 1,770 kilograms. This is made by Suzuki Performance, and if you don't know who he is a fantastic car modder. This thing is super high quality, and it's even got openable doors and trunks and all the good stuff that you come to expect. So this is a very high quality car. You can find it down on Suzuki Performance's Patreon in the description below. It is free, but do feel free to chuck Suzuki a few bucks a month if you want to support his work. Next up on the list is the Suzuki Cappuccino. A little while back, I covered a Hayabusa swapped version of this car. If you don't know what the Hayabusa is, it is a motorcycle engine that makes around 200-ish horsepower being put into the hood of this thing, and it was pretty crazy. But if you want to go a little bit more stock, then this is going to be the one for you. This is, of course, a little K car out of Japan. This little sports car has 63 whole brake horsepower, 85 newton meters of torque. Get this though, it only weighs 725 kilograms, and it is, of course, very tiny, being a K car. So this thing is fantastic for your togeys or your shorter tracks. If you like slower cars, this is definitely going to be one to check out. The car was originally made by Wiltsy Zero, but has been converted back to its stock form by Superboy 981322. You can find it over on his race department page in the description below. The final car mod on today's list is the Mini Cooper Sport 500. This thing is, of course, a classic British car. It's got 63 brake horsepower, 95 newton meters of torque. It only weighs 730 kilograms, though, so this thing is still pretty agile. It's, of course, got that classic styling that I'm sure if you like Mini Coopers, you'd love, and even if you don't, you definitely know it. This is a super high quality car mod. This one is made by La Pisuta over on Race Department, and it's got all of the fixings that you want, working wipers and turn signals, as well as reverse lights, and a bunch of PBR textures and everything like that. So this thing is super cool. I took some really nice screenshots with this thing as well, so it's perfect for that, and it's overall just a very beautiful car. You can check it out in the Race Department link in the description below. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy this video, a like and a sub would mean a lot. Be sure you check out my second channel, JC Racing, once again. That'll be the top link in the description below. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.